You ever watch those old videos? Sometimes I'll go on a YouTube rabbit hole. Do you go with rabbit hole or wormhole? Everybody picks their own.
I say rabbit hole or asshole.
Yes. I try to mix it up with worm and rabbit, so I went with rabbit on that one. But, yeah, dick hole works too, but these guys, they have old footage of Elon Musk. First of all, his hair's about, hairline starts about here. Obviously, they all got plugs. At least Bezos had the balls to stay bald. But they're fucking dweebs. They're like these little nerds in a button down, and they're in a shitty cubicle with a bunch of paper stacked up, and they're kicking a copy machine, I can't get a break. And I'll tell you, you crunch the numbers, and then cut to 20 years later, and they own Pluto.
Yeah, good for them. I say hats off to those guys, destroying the economy or whatever it is, but. I don't understand how to invent something. I can't even wrap my head around the idea of creating a thing. It seems so daunting. It's weird that somebody is like a kid and they're like, I'm going to invent things.
Yeah.
I've just always been like, everything was invented already. I'll just use whatever.
Well, two things on that. One, they say invention is the mother. No. Invention
Necessity.
is the necessity. Yes. So whenever you're sitting at home and you go, isn't it weird that there's no way to crack an egg with your dick or whatever? And you're like, I'm going to make that. Somebody had to come up with Velcro or an egg beater thing where you turn it. So if you just sit around and go, what do I think is not happening that should be happening? What's necessary? That's all. There you go. You got an invention.
But that part, I don't want to say easy, but that I can do. A fucking homework machine, a dick-sucking book or whatever. But it's inventing it. Then you have to create it. You got to put in the codes and the wires and the business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Lego set that can fuck you in the ass is my invention, but I don't know how to make that.
Well, you hire an Asian kid, you get some blueprints and some graph paper and a compass, and you're halfway there.
A T-square.
It's like a bit. If you think of the premise, you can eventually get to the punchline, but it's going to take a joke is an invention. You pulled jokes out of your ass, and that's never existed.
But that's a thought. I know how to thought and communicate. I know how to thought. I just said I can thought all day and spoke all day, but to create a physical thing like a bookstore where we fly the books on a plane and stick it up your ass on the doorstep, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is impressive. They had to get a soldering iron, and they're down in the basement, and their wife's going, come to dinner. And he goes, fuck you, cunt. I'm making a Lego dick plow, and yeah, that's true. Just how do you make metal do things? That's insane. BattleBots.
I have no idea, but I also had a T-shirt invention. We might have talked about this before, you and I, off pod. I have like $1 billion T-shirt idea industry, but I don't know how to make it work.
Well, are you willing to divulge? Because some Tuesday is going to make $1 zillion off of this.
I don't want to give it away because exactly,
right.
Someone will take this thing, but maybe this won't count as a copyright, me just saying it. But it's a very simple idea, and I made a couple calls once to a couple people.
Really?
But the key, my friend, was like the way to really make money is you got to print the T-shirts yourself in your garage or attic. I don't have either of those things. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. These guys, Musk and fucking Queerzos, they actually did the thing. I just have the idea. I need a partner who won't fuck me. So if you know how to make a T-shirt, hit me up and blow me.
But see, that's the other thing is Musk was an autistic whack job from Africa, and he couldn't get laid, and he's weird looking, and his name's Musk. So he had all that against. So he has to invent that thing. He's got the T-shirt idea you have. He's gonna bust his ass to make it happen because at least you're a fun guy. You can have a great time. You can dance. You got friends. You're funny. You got an act. So you don't need the T-shirt really, but he needed it.
That's a good point. Yeah, I needed the jokes.
Right.
So I did that. And
exactly.
The herpes.
To each his anal. So everybody's got their different need.